Community engagement has been part of my story since I was little. Since I was 8, I spent my weekends walking down the beach and picking up trash with my local community. It was joyous to spend my days outside in the sun, spending time with close friends and family, meeting so many people, and cleaning up the beaches that I loved so much. I had favorite beaches. I could direct you to them with my eyes closed. I had plans to be an officer for clubs at my high school. Then I moved to Illinois, away from the beautiful beaches and the community I had grown up in. The same year, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, and my chances of finding community in this new place were squashed. The move pushed me to become closer with my mom, a courageous Chinese American woman. With my only siblings being brothers, my mom was a unique source of support. However, I hadn't been immersed in Chinese culture growing up. That quickly became apparent as we got closer. My racial ethnic identity always felt like something that separated the two of us, something that wasn't necessarily part of me. I was paying more attention to my racial ethnic identity because I was getting closer with my mom and because of the socio-political events happening at the time, such as the rising prevalence of Asian hate and the murder of George Floyd. Then I came to college, yet another loss of a community I was just starting to belong to. My first endeavor into this new community was with Reading Partners, where I helped with literacy tutoring for elementary students who were below reading level. I noticed that this program predominantly enrolled people of color. My education about systemic oppression helped me better understand my students' marginalization. My education about social justice helped me understand my mom better too, and how her identities have shaped her experiences in America. I felt more connected to her despite our distance now that I was in college and subsequently my own Chinese American background. In the fall of my sophomore year, I spoke with one of my research mentors. She urged me to apply and volunteer with the Aurora Center, the campus sexual violence center. In this role, I could actively work against social justice issues I was passionate about, specifically sexual misconduct. As a woman, I am well accustomed to the fear that comes with walking home alone after dark. Further, as a psychology major, I could use my strengths in communication, knowledge, and empathy to work directly with this community of sexual violence victim survivors. I had been told about these issues like sexual misconduct, but now I was able to get involved in them, making as much progress as possible in this role. After one semester of volunteering with the Aurora Center, I quickly moved into a student staff position. Not only did I find personal community there with fellow volunteers and staff, but I also felt connected to the wider community around me. I spent roughly 740 hours engaging with victim survivors of all sorts of backgrounds and emotions. I also felt like I was making a difference. I've often seen or been told that my support has been helpful to the people I interacted with, on the helpline, over email, or the phone, or in an appointment. The Aurora Center was a vessel for empowering both myself and this community against sexual violence. Now, in my last year of college, I have conducted research that combines all of my interests: social justice, race ethnicity, gender-based violence, psychology, and community. My project examines the differences in attitudes toward Asian American and white American sexual assault victim survivors. This research is done in partnership with the Aurora Center to best use the findings in a beneficial way for victim survivors. This community-engaged research is one way that I can better understand my mom and myself, while also making a difference in the communities that deserve it, but have not received the attention that they need. Despite how small my singular impact may be, I understand that such impacts add up to larger ones alongside the other passionate people fighting for the same cause. I'm excited to continue integrating my passion for community engagement in my future education and career. I plan to study race, ethnicity, mental health, and interpersonal relationships in graduate school, which will help me better understand diverse communities and achieve social justice. Community engagement has been part of my life since I was little and will continue to be so after I graduate. I really resonate with the quote, "I'm not ruined, I'm ruination." This is said by the character Jenya Safin from the book Ruin and Rising by Lee Bardugo. I take from this quote that in a world of systems that work against us, may we fight back and transcend the assumptions placed upon us due to our identities.